Good afternoon, chaps. Long time no see. Hello, Ivy. Hello, Becky. Oh, you even highlighted your message. Hello. How are you, Ivy? I'm alive. Ah, well, that's the bare minimum. So, well done. If I had gold stars to hand out, I would. Right. So, I'm just going to pop this to action there. We will continue, and then I will talk to you about something first. Firstly, I don't think I have updated the conspiracy board since last time, so I'm missing the armory and things like that. I think the armory was the only new discovery. But that's the only thing we got new. So we're on day 31. Just a skin disease I thought was excluded due to some... It's not excluded from... Oh, well, that's... I'm sorry to hear that, Ivy. Grab our allowance. Yeah, well, I felt bad that day you popped on the Discord asking for a stream and I couldn't do it. I assume you listen to my streams just because it's kind of chill time compared to a lot of the streams we know. I, however, got doctor's orders to rub cream inside myself twice a day. I guess that is something. Yes. Have fun with that. Dear. Silver linings, I suppose. Right. Where's Helen at? Right, yeah, so we've missed... I didn't go through last stream, but I think the only new thing last stream was that the armory hasn't been added, and our little discovery of the really cute piggy bank in the chapel. Which is funny, because all those times I'd been walking through the chapel complaining about my gold being stolen, and then we find out the pig had it. Are we still in... More dig spots. Let's just get a blessing, see what else blessings do. We've had the Hollyberry one, or where it was. So I'm... let's do 7. Blessing of the Chief. Oh, chef. For each different type of spread that you do each day, add an extra dish to the dining room. Okay. But yeah, I feel like we've hit a bit of a plateau, because I'm not really even sure what else to do now, apart from investigate the pump house and try and figure out the fountain and whatnot. I really thought the linking computers would do something more than it did, so... So we'll do the usual, go around looking at stuff. Trying to collect stuff like keys and diamonds and whatnot. Yeah, let's have a look at if we get the pump house. Yeah, if we get the pump house, we'll try and mess with the water levels. But I'm going to have a little look around each room again in case I've missed something as well. We started a smidge earlier than normal. Just again, because I feel like we've plateaued in discoveries. So I just kind of want to get going and get stuff done. Oh, the pig's just always exposed now. That's cool. Stick something, probably storeroom if it comes up. Yep, there it is. Oh, the conservatory though. Only spawns in the corners, so. Right. So your commonplace. Oh. Aquarium is unusual. We'll make you standard. Which would make... Where's the aquarium? I'm trying to keep track of how many things I make change the rarity of. Where is the aquarium? There it is. Make you standard. The corridor is commonplace anyway. I don't know if I should be trying to flip the script and make the commonplace ones rarer. Which means there'll be more chance of like big commonplace rooms. Or bigger rooms that I've made commonplace come up more often. Hello, Chaos. Thanks for stopping by yesterday. Yeah, no worries. Like, it's nice seeing those older games again. I know you weren't when you were doing Baldur's Gate and stuff. It was nice. I don't really know Neverwinter Nights as much. Yeah, okay, that wasn't as helpful as I thought. God, there must be something I'm missing. But yeah, we'll aim for the pump house. It's a good game with lots of content. Yeah. If I had time, I would look more. Oh. So, something me and Helen have been up to recently is during COVID, you know, like people would do like family quizzes over Zoom and whatnot. We did a family quiz, and each week we would have to come up with a round for that quiz. And the round that me and Helen did most famously was recreating movie scenes, and you had to guess what movie it was. And we did it like, you know, really budget. I don't know if you ever see like the people doing budget cosplay stuff where you know, does a good sort of representation with household objects and things like that. Yeah, it's basically what we did. And for my parents' wedding anniversary this year, because it's a big one, we're all going off to a fancy long weekend thing. Let's leave those there. We're going to go back down. And we're going to, what's the word? Do like another round of that sort of family quiz thing. And so we've been doing more of our more famous round of the movie scenes again. So we've been doing filming some really stupid things. But I wish I could show you, but I obviously don't really want to do like a face reveal or anything. So not that it's not particularly hard to find me on the internet, but let's just do that. Yeah. So that's something we've been doing. Also, I have actually started uploading all my streams to YouTube as like a stream archive. Oh, I could. I don't really want that. So they'll all be on here. Just as like a, you know, if you felt like it, you can go and watch some of the older ones. So I started from the beginning with Firewatch, which was the first sort of single player game, story game that we played on here. And I realised just watching some of that back that I say a lot less now, which is good, because that was kind of the goal with Twitch, was to sort of concentrate on my speech a bit and slow it down. As much as I've done that, I kind of also want to relax it a bit more. I always feel like I'm trying to push out words. I just want to, you know, chill out a bit, relax. But when I start mumbling on here, I really start mumbling. So it's like, oh, I'm just going to do this. So, yeah, we're trying to find the happy medium ground. Set up an experiment. Add 3 aquariums to today's travel. Permanently add 1 gold. Gain 1 key and 1 die. Well, let's keep trying to. Each time you find some trash while digging. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. Immediately would only be 1. We don't even have a spade yet. So I think we'll do red rooms and we might get 1 or 2 out of it. I've yet to share the mumbling and grumbling. You sound good on your stream. You're concise. Oh God. Sure. Haven't seen you for a moment. Oh. Okay, my toxic trait is that I always leave TikTok open and just close the screen. So every time I open my phone, it starts blaring TikToks at me. Again, I'm basically running out of jokes. Like I have to like scrounge around the internet to find them now. Oh, since I'm in a laboratory, I suppose. Where is it? You know, I make terrible science puns, but only periodically. They're not the best, but they have their elements. Delete TikTok. Yeah, I should really. I'm not too bad with TikTok. I don't waste all my time on it. Ooh, they cancelled each other out. Right. Ah, the pool. Great. Oh, no, there it is. do, do, do. As much as I don't want the lavatory, it would put our thing up by one, and it is a good dead-end place to put it, so let's do that. May even have items in. No. We did lose 5 steps doing that as well. Yes, I did raise the price of the things, because I noticed everyone could do it anytime they wanted. Not that it really mattered, I suppose. Let's do the... No, it costs gems. We don't need it to cost gems. We do need gems, though, so we go to the parlour. Alright. Logic time. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. Okay, does white in brackets count as statements with word white? So wait, the gems are in the white box, so that's true, or it's supposed to be true. If that is true, the statement on the white box is true. The statement with the word white are always true. Statements on the white box is true. So it would have to be... Who would be the liar then? Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. So they're both saying that that is true. So then... Help! Little brain not working. The statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. The gems are in the white box. Oh, yes, of course. Yes. So, if that is lying, the statement on the white box is true, then that one's lying. So then this must be the true one. The gems are in the white box. Yeah? Oh. Yes. Top marks. Yeah, we need to look out for those candles as well. Oh, more ruby stand candles. Oh God, this isn't looking good. Oh, didn't want to have to spend that. Okay. We're not looking for... Well, we are looking for the pump room, but... Oh, it's spade. Nice. Sweet. Okay. Aha, there's the pump room. Okay, we might spend a lot of time in here today. It'd be nice if we could spawn the boiler room over here. Let's see if we can do that. Security, steam room, storeroom. Security does have the means for power, I think. Yeah. So we still have a chance. They don't know. Neither do they. That's annoying. We could use our keycard now we have security here as well. We can always put it back if we don't use it. There's also a dead end, which I'm not entirely sure I want. Let's put the dining room in. We'll leave that there for a second. See if we can get power over here. Oh, don't know if the gym has... I don't think it did have power lines through it. The weight room does. We lose half our steps then. I'm going to do it. It's mad, but I'm going to do it. Oof. Still some opportunities to power the pump. Damn it. Right, let's try powering through here. Furnace. No. Okay, well that failed miserably. At least our allowance has gone up twice. Okay, let's go back to the pump room while we've got steps. Let's see what we can do here. So the fountain still needed some water emptying, but we kind of really want the reservoir, don't we? But I can't remember how that works. If we get the fountain all the way down, and then the next day we need to try and get to the antechamber to get a basement key. I think that's what we'll plan to do, actually. Because the fountain we've managed to empty before. We just didn't know we needed a basement key. Oh, didn't see a trunk there. So yeah, we'll do that. Because that's something we know we can do. I think the reservoir, as much as it will have more answers, we can get a cheap win out of the fountain first. So they're both full. So let's stick some stuff in the reservoir. Sweet. Right, we'll leave the fountain. Yeah, you can't stop this halfway. That's part of the puzzle, it seems. Right, the fountain is empty. So we'll just play around with this, the rum that we've got at the minute. And then tomorrow we will aim to get to the antechamber as best we can. To, you know, try and get a basement key. We don't have the key card on us, do we? No. So, go north. Where's our coupon card? It is. Wait a minute. Where did What's-Her-Face's picture go? Wasn't that there before? Wait a minute. That's not right. That's the first time I've noticed something change Don't know. Am I being mad? What's her face's picture was there before? Yeah, that one. In the office. You are mad. Oh, okay then. We'll just carry on as if nothing happened. I do want to go check in. Oh, actually, oh, but that's a dead end. There's that. So is that. Alright, well, library it is then. Can't remember if we ordered any more books. I don't think we did, actually. Ah, actually, no. That was exactly the opposite to what I wanted to do. I want to spawn the bookshop off the library. Oh well. Let's go back. Oh, we only got 5 steps anyway. Where would 10 steps get us? Nowhere really. You are mad, but it doesn't have anything to do with the game. There. Oh. They would have been useful earlier. Maybe we just restart quickly. Yeah. I mean, we can get over to this corner, I suppose. I just want... If I spawn the study as well, we can have another, like, go at the safe. I can't remember how far the study usually is. Oh, damn it, I should have done the observatory. At least got a star out of this. It's a rock. Squeeze a few more steps out. But yeah, this is what I mean about plateauing as well. Just, you guys have seen these rooms so many times. I've seen these rooms so many times. Well, let's get the sauna. That'll help us for tomorrow's... Ooh. Nah, let's get some more allowance. Yeah. Farm the allowance. Like little rich brat that we are. Aha, we got the allowance again. Nice. Oh, called it a day apparently. I didn't even step through that door. That was a very carefree run I just did. Got quite high up and quite a full house, considering. Great. Goal. Get to the antechamber, get a basement key. I just cracked my knuckles. Don't usually do that. But yes, very odd that that photo's gone. Very odd, in fact. What else have I been missing that's disappeared? Ooh, nice healthy allowance of 22 now. We could do steps instead of... no. What we'll do is we'll get the trading post. No. Because we don't seem to use the trading post. The trading post with the torch would be interesting, but it means we have to get to rank 8, which we do intend to do. Dig spots would be good just for stuff like keys and whatnot. But if we do manage to get up to 8th rank, we then get to use our pawn ability and maybe get the armory, which would then have... Because I want to come back here because there's a piece of dynamite that I want to blow up. What do we reckon? Stuff or potential explosion? I don't want to do that because... Let's stick the trading post in, and when we get to rank 8, if we can get an armory, we'll get an armory, get the torch, and see if we can come and light that dynamite. That'll be a secondary objective to trying to get the basement key to get down to the fountain. Cool. We've got a plan. But first we need lots of stuff. Right, more logic puzzles. The black box is empty. The black box is true. The black box is black. So, black box is black is definitely true. The black box is true. The black box is empty. Wait, so if you're true, black box is true, then that would mean the black box is empty. The black box is black. Well, that would have to be true, so one of you has to be a lie. White lies. Black box is true. I say the black box is empty. Wait, yeah, so if black box is true and it says that one's empty, then if that was lying, the black box is false, then the black box is not empty. But then if this one is false, then it's got something in it. So it's the black box. Black box is true. But if black box is false, black box is empty. Yeah, so it's the black box. Helen! Am I right? Is it the black box? Yeah. I can't quite, for some reason my brain can't quite explain what I was thinking, but... Right. Stuff and things, stuff and things. Don't really want to stick a storeroom right here, but it might come bite us in the arse later. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. We're trying to get north, so we need stuff. Okay. Let's go this way. I haven't got a foolproof plan of how to build out the house in the most efficient way possible. I mean, corner rooms are good in corners, no doubt about that. But okay, so far so good. So far so good. Try and save the den for a bit later, maybe. Just play Snake the whole way. Should really save the straight rooms for later, but oh god, we are playing with fire. We've only got one entrance to go out of now. So, letter will be delivered. A letter, not a package. Gain 1 key or 1 gem randomly. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, that doesn't actually happen that often. When you draft a red room, each time you eat an apple. When you draft a red room. I mean, that will inevitably happen. So let's do the red room thing. Oh, we don't want to lose 5 steps though, because we need all the steps we can get for this run. Each time, let's just do eat an apple. If it happens, it happens. The letter thing intrigues me. Because usually it says package. Gain 1 key, 1 gem or 1 die. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. No. Gain 1 key. I guess that would have to be the thing for this run, but the letter. Letter could be information. We need information. We need keys and stuff as well, but I'm going to do the letter just because it's intrigued me. Because I'm pretty sure we only usually get packages to the laboratory, not laboratory, the mail room. Okay, playing with fire, last door. Oh, thank you, Den. That's why we save you for later. Give us more options. Let's try and fill out the sides before we start heading north a bit more. Ooh, that's not great. It's a bit of a waste, but aha, that will help. So that means we can definitely get in this side. So we've technically already found a lever, assuming we can. Terrace is useless. Save dining room for later. Hey, Martracker. I was just saying to the others, like, I feel like I've hit a bit of a plateau in this game at the minute. So, going for an obvious, not an obvious win, but oh, look how easy it was to get a lady's chamber now. Next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. In a walk-in closet, gain 3 diamonds. That'd be useful. Chapel. Ooh, I guess we'll do that and stick that on the end. Ah, magnifying glass. No, there's one room we still need that in. We still got you to unlock as well. Could do with more keys. Well, there's 3 in there, but also gives us a dead end, doesn't it? But it's a dead end that won't appear later. But then, oh dear. Let's go storeroom, and then we'll go back to the den. Oh, a battery. Chapel, I guess, because we can afford it. Hey, little piggy. Right. We're doing good. We're doing okay. If we do security now. Try and spawn some more rubbish to the south. Ah, the boudoir. That will give us 10 steps. And 2 dice. But it also goes the wrong way. I think if we stick the nursery in, we can gain a bit more from bedrooms. Sweet. Getting a bit low on keys, mind. Set that to low for now. And then if we find the breaker box, we'll change it. Patio would spread some diamonds out. That's in the rooms that we've already been to. Did we get a spade? No, that was a different playthrough. I think this thing must come into play at some point. If only we'd done the conference room before the patio. That would have been helpful. Variety is the spice of life. But on the other hand, this game is still giving different challenges and gameplay. What day are we on? 32. We can't use the green key here. Oh. Thank you, Mother Trucker. Don't know why you such a big supporter. Weirdo. Does baffle me. The breaker box would be good as we're about to get north, so let's do that and trust in the process. Turn that off. Turn the gym lights off. Turn the garage on just for no reason. We'll go back to the security. We'll set security to high. So there should be less keys needed. Nice. Sweet. Okay. Let's pop to chapel. Try and fill out these slightly lower rooms first. Ooh, the secret passage could be good, because if we put that in and then use the corridor, it might just link up to the foundations. Or we could put the workshop in. Nah. Let's try and use this as a straight beeline up north. Foyer would be good. Aquarium would also be good. But the foyer would then unlock the Great Hall, and I assume the Great Hall will be coming up more. We can also have another look. Oh, we're running low on diamonds though. Aquarium only costs 1 and gives us more options. Yeah. Oh, and counts as a bedroom, so we get some steps back. Sweet. Yeah, we only got 1 key, so... I forget, did this stay unlocked down here? Just remember me when you're a big time streamer. I don't do enough work to be a big time streamer. Are you still open? Yes. Okay, there was something we needed the magnifying glass for. I think we can sacrifice a few steps to go look. It was in the desk over here. Hopefully I don't have to do the whole thing again. No. Or did we already do this? I can't remember. There was... north of Reservoir. Okay, that was that. But then there was some down here. 1 backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we have been told that the locations of this reserve system will not be disclosed to the staff. Oh. One backup lever for each antechamber door. So there's these ones, which we know, Secret Garden, Greenhouse. Wait, Greenhouse? Oh yes, we knew the Greenhouse. The Great Hall. And the Reservoir. So there's technically 8 switches out there. There's a backup system. 1 backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we have been told that the locations of these... Yeah, okay. Doesn't quite help, though, because all the places we've been, we've not seen them, so... Where does that come out? That comes out at... Is that anything I need to be looking at right now? Does come out on this side of the reservoir. Because doing the fountain door doesn't help us a great deal. It just means we can always get down here. It does mean we can look at this thing again, rather than having to spawn the tomb and then walk through the catacombs to get to it. Alright, let's stay on target. But yeah, talking about not doing enough work to be a big streamer, I am putting all the streams on YouTube now, but I'm going to put them all on in private and then set, you know, launch dates for them all so they sort of roll out, rather than sort of bits, dribs and drabs as I finally get round to uploading them. Where do we need to be? We need to be north, but we don't know which antechamber door we've got. So doesn't really help us, does it? That's a pain in the ass. Since the secret garden one's probably the most likely, we'll go... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's add the armory. Ah. Let's pick up a spade since we're here, because always good. Sleeping mask will give us a few steps here and there, I guess. We got money, so we'll leave that at that in case we get like a locksmith. There's the armory. A little frustrating since it's so high up. Walk-in closet's good, but if we do that, broken lever. Oh yeah, the jackhammer. That was pretty good last time. Did you end up speaking with Clarko about improving your video quality? Yes, I did. Basically, he said render your videos at super high quality, and then the amount it, you know, downgrades them will sort of match what it was originally, if you get what I mean. I feel like I can... I'm just going to pop back to foundation and just use the shovel on these. Is he still alive? What, Clarko? A brick? I wouldn't say a brick's worthless, but... Yeah, Clarko's been a bit odd recently. He's sort of confrontational, but then perfectly chummy. it's a bit odd, but he's an interesting man, so bless him. Okay, don't... Yes, that's good. Because I don't want to cut off this side of the antechamber. What we might be able to do is if this door is locked, which is not, we could do the bedroom, I suppose. And then try and hopefully get the closet off of it. Okay, we're doing okay. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something from all these rooms, especially after that note we just read, saying that there's levers in other places as well. Ah, yes. No, it does not work. Is that only on the... That must only be on... Oh, yeah, because it's not in the center. Right, I get you. My bad. Okay, I may have fucked up. Does it need to be facing outwards? Or was it only on this side of the building? Oh, God. Thanks! Aw. Guys, you really don't need to subscribe. All it does is get you some little emotes. I'll be doing this anyway. Like, I just can't figure it. I can't fathom. I suppose it also stops ads, which I guess. You like the red walls. Okay. Well, I still need some suggestions of commonly used emotes. Because I haven't filled them up yet. So I know I need like a clapping one. Like a bravo kind of one. Maybe a thumbs up, thumbs down, but I don't know. I'm not particularly good at drawing. All this has been like doctored together. So, well, that's not good for us. So they're both locked. Let's go out the side of the foundations and see what we can do. If not, we'll try and spawn the armory. Next opportunity. I mean, the passageway would be good, but only if we have... Library might get us some answers if we can manage to spawn the bookshop off of it. Also, the B1 really goes well in the Empire at War stream chats. Okay. Yeah, he's only there because I use Raja quite a lot. Keys. I need keys. Why are we short on so much? Let's go around to the conference room. Yeah, I think we'll just try and... Ooh. Keys? Gems. Shouldn't be sad about gems, to be honest, but... Definitely need a woo emote. No. Where are we going? North of the patio. Oh, lots of dig spots here. Come on, pile of keys, pile of keys. Pile of dice. You're a rock. Your gems. Let's go north. Bloody showroom. The study I do want to look at, but not right now. That's annoying. Might roll the dice. So I think I fucked up getting into the antechamber already. Ooh, the master bedroom. Was that something we needed to see? Where's our to-do list? Oh yeah, master bedroom. Okay. Well, fuck it. We'll do master bedroom and then we'll, I don't know, try and salvage this somehow. Actually, the servants' quarter. That does give us a lot of keys. One for each bedroom in your house. So that'd be 3. That would help our situation. Maybe 4. Yes, it counts itself as a bedroom. Sweet, we're back on top. Just have a proper look round. Because some of these rooms I sort of flew through. I think this room is supposed to be quite simple because the guy who lived here is quite... Oh! Oh, okay. Did I read this? Mr. What's his face? Miss Babbage has told me that you will be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone, and I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I will be back in Reddington by the middle of February. But even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I am gone, as the difficulty we were having last month with the terminal connections seem to be resolved. If there is any emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I have sent you up a temporary admin key to allow you to access the network administration controls. Admin key, the first 4 letters of your last name, followed by first initials. The first and 5th character should be capitalized. Oh god. If you have any questions, please... this is big news. I missed this. Wait. So, his name was... No, wait. To-do list. Nope. Law. Assuming it's the same servant. So, let's bring this over here. Can we see that? Right. Okay. His name is Rotan. Yeah. So, what was it? Admin key. First 4 letters of your last name. Are you... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. First 4 letters of your last name followed by first initial. So followed by first initial is H. The first and 5th characters should be capitalized. First and 5th, so on each end. There you go. Yeah? Yeah. Sweet. Okay, something's come out of this playthrough. Thank God for that. What time is it? 5:50. We're still good. We've got time. I can't believe that... I've been thinking about this bloody admin password for so long. It definitely wasn't on my board, I don't think. Hang on. Stand by. Servants' quarters. Where would they be? Over here, probably. Master bedroom. Servants' quarters. No, I did not have it. I only had the thing on the ironing board and the letter on the nightstand over there. Okay, cool. That was worthwhile. We've also got keys, so we may as well head back up to, I don't know, over here somewhere. Maybe if we get the foyer here, that would be really helpful. South. 100% need a woo cowboy emote. No. Denied. A zoom emote. Red Wolf goes fast or something, right? I saw mentioned never has war streams. I have a good one. Oh. Big discovery. Yes. Yeah, for emotes and stuff. I kind of like the idea of like the more sort of call and response emotes. So like, obviously when I pull up the conspiracy board, you guys start throwing in the tinfoil hat and so on. Hello, fish. And for like, for example, I've made friendly fire when we were playing Helldivers a bit. It's a bit redundant now since I don't play as many multiplayer games on stream anymore. Use. But things like, you know, when I say Roger Roger to myself, you guys flood in with the thing, that kind of sort of call and response type. Cloister would be helpful as it's got lots of doors. The weights room would not be helpful as it takes half our steps. The showroom would be okay, but we definitely need to find the foyer. I don't know if the foyer only spawns in that central line. Let's go with the cloister for now. Which is very annoying. He doesn't know how to get in here, apparently. The gardener says, like, is literally telling us that they don't even know how to get in here. The thingy doors are paying off. Oh, the secret garden key worked. Okay. So we do technically have a lever, but we need to get down those two bits there to get to the antechamber. Oh. Didn't realise the the doors are on either side as well. Okay. I do still need keys. Please. As much as I love a gem, I do need some keys, please. They're pebbles. There was a random coin in the grass at one point. Sweet. Sweet. Something off with you as well. Okay. Let's spawn something to the south. It can be a dead end. I don't want to spend a key on a dead end though. Let's do the more important one first, I think. Okay, so observatory would set us up nicely to go into the antechamber if we find the... what's it? The thing for it. Maybe this will give us some keys, actually. That looks like a key. Yeah, sweet. Oh, you missed Shivery too. Yeah, I was... So, like I said, I was trying to upload my old streams. I've got some Helldivers 2, I've got some Chivalry. But, like, I think I'll only upload the... like story-based stuff. Otherwise, I'd just sort of, it's just a saturation of you know, streams rather than be a bit more concise. Okay, we don't want to use key on there. So do we head back to the west wing and try and spawn a foyer and stuff there, or even the aquarium for that matter? Don't know how high the foyer needs to be. Go for the aquarium. We'll need the keys for... Dining room will help with... steps. Oh, yeah, we got a boon where there's 2 dishes served. Sweet. But yeah, we should just play more Civ 2 as well. What was a giggle? Fruit cocktail. 5 steps and 2 fruit. Plus an additional 2 fruit if you have a wine cellar. Ah, the letter's been delivered to the mailroom. Sweet. Okay. Yes! Nope, it's not the foyer we wanted, is it? It is the... what's it called? But if we do that, it will all be unlocked. And I want to look around this room again. There's got to be something in here. Something somewhere. To be fair, we've never actually used the door on the end. I'm going to save the dice for going along this bit. Let's use the... oh, actually it could just be a dead end for all we care. Don't want to use diamonds because... stick the gym in there. See if there's the shoes about. Oh wait, doesn't count for steps, does it? We turned off the lights, but we still don't need to go in there. We just stuck it in there to stop us from... yeah. Okay. How many keys? We've got 3. Green rooms do not cost things, so I think we're just going to have to take 2 extra items and head back. And hope we can chart our way across these 2 to the antechamber. Also, another thing about rewatching my streams, I realise I finish a lot of sentences before actually ending what I'm saying. Which is very bad. Oh my god, I didn't see the burger either. Plus if you have a gymnasium you get... nice, sweet. Got lots of steps to play with. Almost back to the start, in fact. Okay, so back up to bed. No, yeah, bedroom. In fact, I think I just did the thing where I say half a sentence and then get distracted and said something else and said, just then. But my brain can't remember. We get a shovel. We did get a shovel. It's a jackhammer now. Anything else be made? Burning glass. What's that? Does that mean we get to rob the showroom if we had it? We don't have the showroom, so let's leave that for the moment. Yeah, showroom heist, I think. But now that I know that the showroom stuff only lasts the run as well, I think it's a bit mad how expensive it is. Yeah, let's throw a room down here. Two keys. And that would be 2 doors up here. Oh no, because that would open one. If I did that one, I'd need a key there, but then that one would already be open, so that's fine. That's a fucking showroom. Do have 6 diamonds. But do we want more dice? If we fuck up just trying to get to those through doors at the top, we're done for. But then there could be something. We can't afford anything in the showroom. Oh no, because we're just heist our way through it, wouldn't we? Okay, if we fail to get across that top part, it's all your fault. Okay, let's do a heist. Where was that workshop? It's up here. It's lucky we got a ton of steps, isn't it? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll ever get another chance at this combination. So, what do you do? Can light candles and ignite fuses. You don't cut through glass? I suppose it's a burning glass, not it burns glass. Right, either way, we have what we need to light the fuse and we've got tons of steps. So let's see if we can get to the antechamber and then we can head outside. Right. First go. Conservatory does do the job. Armory also does the job. So yeah, you'd never actually need the armory. What else was for sale in the armory? I can't remember. There was like a mace, wasn't there? But I can't remember what it did. Okay, they all actually help. I think we'll do the armory because it doesn't cost anything. Hurt people, yes. Let's do... Conservatory is always good though, because then we can adjust floor plans. But I will be kicking myself if we need two or so diamonds. Actually, nothing's been more than 3 diamonds, so we should be good. And there's this. Aha! Nice. Sweet. That's what we need. We just need to go in a straight line now. Nail? Oh. We've got a surprising amount of objects to say useless. Ooh, the laboratory. Fuck you. You can be the rarest thing possible. Until we need you, and then I'll be crying. That's a good win, actually. The utility closet we can make a bit more common. And the music room we'll just make standard. Okay, that sounds fair. For the price of the lavatories getting fucked off into non-existence. Right, we have 5 dice. We should be able to get a straight line. 1 key. Darkroom technically does the job. I think we might just have to do it. Oh yeah, because we got... Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't technically stop us from doing anything. Because that way's blocked and this way is already done. Yes, it does work. Okay. Sweet. Right. But now with more steps than we start the game with normally, we'll have to head out. We'll go down and unlock Fountain. And we'll also blow up the trading post. Which way is it? This way. Yes. Okay, cool. We've made quite a lot out of this run. Light every candle you see on the way. Well, yeah, I think the only ones that actually light are the ruby ones. So, where are we going? Over there. Unless there's some in the basement, actually. I didn't notice that. Secret passage. Oh, yes, we did the patio, so these lower rooms might have diamonds in as well. See, they're already lit. Pretty sure these don't light. Yeah. We are heading... No. How the fuck do we get out? Den. Oh, right the way around that way. Okay. Big snake round. Checking out for diamonds. Not that we need any more diamonds or anything, but... Okay. Oh, it counts as a step down here. Do we want to do the... Let's unlock the door, but then we'll go up and blow up the trading post. So now that's done, that's permanent. Actually, oh, we got plenty of steps, it's fine. Okay, that now gives us straight down to here without too much issues. The res needs to go down by 1. I don't know quite how you managed to do it by 1. Oh yeah, I wanted another look at this. Well, everything's coming up Millhouse, I suppose. Ooh. Oh yes, and we need to see what this says up here as well. Angel points something dreams, I guess. How lucky is that? Considering I was saying like, oh, I've hit a plateau, we might be at this for a while without knowing what's going on. Cool. It's lucky we still have more steps. So what is this supposed to be representing? It's another sigil, I suppose. 4 candles. Oh wait, will this go out to that storage sort of bit? Ooh. Sorry, reading inbound. My apologies. a second. Take a sip. Right. Foreman's log 20. Date 7th 25th 1915. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside, one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our final foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the tunnel. My first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personal transports. However, after seeing his ornate design, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate tastes might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particularities, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down to the tunnels in fashionable styles. Okay. Wait. Oh, this is... No, wait, this must be a different place. No, it's not. No, wait. Oh, no, it is this one. Okay, wait, I thought that door led to the... Yeah. Does that wait, what? I thought... Hang on. I'm getting a bit lost now. I thought that door's for somewhere else. Okay. Still. Oh wait, the lift's up there. I can't get up. Right, so let's go blow up a thingy station. Trading post, that's it. Yeah, okay. Where are we? I'm lost. Oh, that's that. Okay. Other way. So next up is the res. Either drop it by 1 or drop it all the way, I think. Wow, we've actually managed to answer a lot of questions. Not questions. We've managed to do quite a lot this playthrough. We've even got the admin password to play with. But the admin password we just have now, so that is not as big a concern as lighting things with objects, because if we don't have the object, then we can't do it. Whereas we have the knowledge of the password already, so let's go blow some shit up. I wonder if it'll permanently change the room as well. Salt. Jackhammer. Prism key. Basement key. Fire in the hole! Oh. That wasn't great. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, is it their moonshine thing? Operation. That's cool. Oh wait, I shouldn't pick that up. That might be there next time. Christopher, being the driver. Here's the rest of your share, 40 gold, from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anna's continual increasing suspicion. But I do not need to ask another small. But I do need to ask another small favour of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or so, or two, I would be much behold to you, Danny. Sweet. I'll leave that gold there because there's nothing we can do with it now, and it should still be sitting there. I assume this will become a permanent thing. Either way, it will get thrown away otherwise. But let's grab the upgrade disc and we can take that into the house. Because security is only just there. So, yeah, this run has really worked out for us in every way. And then if we've got steps left, we'll go and look at the admin password. Security is this way. Yeah. Shame I made such a snaking path. Up one. Right. I mean, even just getting the lavatory as a rare room now. Ooh, the billiard room. Okay. So usually that gets us keys, doesn't it? Oh, we can change it to basic edition. If you call it in... if you call it a day in the break room, tomorrow you will begin the day with a staff key card. Adds Great Hall, foyer and secret passage to today's draft. Aren't they already on it? I thought they were already on it. Hello, Hellhound. Come home from work. How's it going? It's going very well. Like, I started this playthrough today thinking that we wouldn't get anything done because I've hit a bit of plateau in discovery. But everything's come up Millhouse and we are, like, just answering question after question now. So it's good. I think the key card is the most valuable thing. I already thought Secret Passage, Great Hall and Foyer were already in the draft pool, so... Unless that becomes the next... yeah. But we do need to remember to call it a day in the break room. But we are finishing days with... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Done it now. Cool, we don't have one of those now, do we? We didn't do a... No. But we just need to remember to actually do it. Right. Next thing was, let's go look outside at the admin password thing. Oh, we could save all our money by walking in and out of chapel. But it would also take up a lot of steps. Got any plans for this evening, Hellhound? We're going around here. Do you prefer Hell or Hound? I never actually asked. I think I always just used both. Oh, gone too far. Maybe falling into Valheim again. I really want to play Valheim again. But I know I spend so much time on it when I do. Okay, so our admin key is somewhere else. So it should be R-U-O-T capital H. Please. This admin key has been... What? R-U-O-T... Nope. T-H. Been deactivated. So how do we activate it? It could maybe work. Yeah, with a member of staff. Maybe Sinclair? Babbage? Maybe. Who's Anne again? Let's try Babbage. So it would be the first 4 letters of the last name. So B. Yeah. Baba. Oh. Cool. That made sense. No, admin logins. Why are they... The admin key does not have permission. Ah. So if we then do... Maybe we do it with Sinclair. And he might have a higher admin. So Sinclair would be... where is it? Sinclair would be... like that. Then H. I assume. So let's exit. This is teaching people about password security. Oh, caps lock. S. Oops. INCH. Admin not found. Okay. Let's go back to Babbage then, which was... I'm pretty bad with my internet security. What was Babbage again? B-A... Oh, I'm typing in chat. B-A... B-B-A. Nope, capital A. Fix that. Yes, I should. Ah, okay. Admin access, personal access. Okay, so we then... So, who are they? Moore and Thomas. Plus 3 additional... Lead system account created, last logged in. Okay, there's lots of information here. Most drafted room, laboratory. Ah, wait, yes. Lead lab technician. Okay. Thomas K. Or K. Thomas, I suppose. Lab Recent transfer from the former assistant to H. Claire, trusted with full admin privileges. I think that person took out books. I think it's like Katie Thompson or something. And then that was the groundskeeper. Terminated March 1992 for suspicion of blackmail and not watering the plants. One of those more seriously than the other. Can you spot which one? And then the housekeeper guy, temporary administration, the Baron's valet for 20 years, substituting for Mr. Moore until we find a suitable assistant. Right. Okay. Plus 3 additional admin. Delisted admin keys. So, if we then exit and then use the higher admin, so it would have been more, wouldn't it? So it was more. Network settings, terminal timeout settings. The timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting is immediate, requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. Right. So if we put it as 1 month, we should be good, right? Electronic mail settings. Let's just turn these on. Why can't I go back up to shelter? Oh. Inbound, outbound connections and electronic mail communications outside of the local network have been temporarily disabled. Okay, that's fine. Okay. User database, we saw them. Admin logs. Oh god, okay. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms in the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off the eastern drive, blah blah blah. That's where we are now. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe and will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives. Though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. I only hope that our servers do not suffer what's the same fate befell those in the story. Regular maintenance report fixed a connection error that occurred between the office and the security terminal. We have also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. Ooh, deleted logs, eh? Ooh, lots of deleted logs. Still in 87. As requested yesterday, new admin keys created, though the request name doesn't quite fit with our typical length format. There's a slightly longer admin password somewhere. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminals' inboxes have been archived and can only be restored from the admin control. So we've restored the mail there, so there might be new emails on the computers when we next spawn them. We're in 89 now. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. In 1990, temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Also, it's not really been doing much for the last. Updated access privilege for the following accounts: admin access, full access, personal access, access to database, archive access, full access, access to archive admin logs and deleted database entries. Right, so archive access is what we want. So that will be that longer password probably. Okay, we need to keep out for archive access. More. RTA is down while we work on a solution to reported terminal connection failures. This is in 92, so this isn't too longer. RTA is down, is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional. To make future testing easier, added ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Blackbridge is open. 93, that's this year. Per request, one terminal temporary admin key has been added to the network. That's thingy. Then it's been deactivated. One new admin key has been added to the network. Welcome to the team. So that one's still working. Added a new data manifest feature to Blackbridge admin control. Update user database. So they added someone. More. Changing of guard in preparation for Simon's arrival. Inbound and outbound messages as well as off-site connections from the outside the estate have been disabled per the instructions left by the Baron himself. Okay. Cool. So there's a bigger admin still, which will probably get us to all these other bits and pieces. Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. This is a convenient way to collect trophies on one file that might be impossible to get on in a single profile. We've got no trophies anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That's an interesting thing there. Cool. Okay. Didn't get us anywhere, but gave us lots of information. Not sure how much I like that. Cool. So, I guess we got 9 steps left, so we can't do anything else now. We can call it a day. It's 6:30, so I've still got like an hour before I need to go. But I do need to eat. So we'll do another day, I think, and what we'll aim to do is do the pump house and get the reservoir now lower, since we can now access it a lot easier. Yes, that makes sense. Right, so yeah, that worked out quite well for us in the end. The trading post thing was interesting. I didn't think it would just be the little side story, but that's cool. Yeah, everything just sort of lined up, didn't it? Which was nice. Or is that because we actually just, played well? What's the wisdom I had before, which was like, luck favors the prepared. So we sound like it's lucky, but we were trying to, collect items and 22 in our allowance. Very nice. Let's go back out and see what outside room we get. Wish I didn't make it quite such a long walk. But now we can look at all the terminals again, and with new eyes, and the email system might give us some more information. There's the shelter right now, but do we want that right now? You kind of just need to get to the pump room. Yeah, go on. Saves us doing it later, I suppose. We still get a diamond out of it as well. So you should stay logged in. Yeah, kind of sad that we didn't do a heist in the showroom, but I thought it'd be a bit odd if we could just rob the place blind. Staff services. Okay, so it was... Okay. Aha. Okay, stay put. The situation, electronic mail. Okay. And it starts from... what's this? 87, okay. Yeah. Let's just go back out. You're 87, what are you? You're 87. You're 87. That was February. I'm trying to get it in chronological order. Oops. Yeah, so from the bottom. So we'll start from... Stop it. From the bottom. 22nd. Oh, right, it's a small chain. 22nd, 23rd, 25th, 28th. Okay. But let's start from here and then we'll go up. So this is in 87, so it's 93 now, so... Yes, and don't worry, this communication method is fully secure. I am the only lab technician with network access, and the only one who uses the terminal. I'm working to get you some more supplies, but I'm not focusing on essentials as I believe there's enough food in the shelter to last for the duration. Though I think it'd be wise if you can do a quick inventory to confirm. Ah, so... they're talking to the people in the shelter from the lab. So... in terms of area, there's not nearly as much room here as I remembered from my youth. If it was just me, I wouldn't mind, but with 4 of us... Oh, 4 of us. And the space we are going to need for planning, I don't expect this to be a sustainable situation for more than a week. A fortnight at best. Okay. I passed the message on to your uncle. Are we talking about mother? Your uncle says he... Wait, no. He'd be uncle then. Says he may have an idea for a more long-term situation, but is going to require some doing. I'm not sure exactly what he has in mind, but this morning When I looked at today's blueprints, I saw he had drafted the pump room. Ooh. A floor plan I haven't seen used in a very, very long time. I have a feeling you all may be taking a boat ride shortly. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. And then stay put is this one. It's finally happening. We're just We just got confirmation from our source that the Red Guard is coming tomorrow to begin their formal inquiry into the disappearance. At this point, it's going to be too risky to move you until next week at the earliest. Just hang tight for now. I'm going to have a lot of fun putting these into the timeline. So, presumably they're talking to the people in this shelter, and there's 4 of them. I assume Caleb, my mother, and I don't know the other people. And they were in the shelter, but then they got moved into a different shelter, basically, which I assume is in the reservoir. Sweet, okay. Information. We haven't even started the day yet. So, I guess pump house is probably the main thing we're after now. And we'll try and get the reservoir sorted. God, I forgot we've got to do logic puzzles again. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. The black box is not empty. I'm kind of done with these. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. You're saying that that is true. The black box is not empty. Oh, come on. Brain, do the things. Turn the wheels. White or blue, you guess. Black box is not empty. One of them's lying, though, and one of, or at least one of them is lying. At least one of them is saying the truth. Statement on the black box. And you say white? Uh-oh. Let's all point at Hellhound. Wasn't me. Sorry. Oh, no, it's okay. It doesn't matter too much. Too much. Wait, did we? No. Do a den. So yeah, we just need the pump house today, don't we? So we'll play a bit quick and a bit hectic. Where's that one? Blooms of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain flat. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So yeah, the pump room and any computers we come across, we'll scour them as well. Right, I'm going to head back to the... Actually, you know what? Let's just keep going. It's fine. We'll be alright. He says going into a locked door immediately. Oh my god, come on. It's a pretty penny, but it's okay. Let's... I'm kind of doing this a little bit recklessly. Oh, the mailroom. That did have a letter to us. But it would just be a dead end up here now. I'm being hella reckless. Because I know technically the destination we want is outside. Amazing how far we've got, actually. Just by spamming. Give us another key. Give us 2 keys. Would be a dead end though. But we do need keys. That's definitely 2 keys because there's this bedroom and that bedroom. That's 4 items. So what do we do now? No. Each time you draft a room in the queen side, the west wing of your house, you lose 5 steps but gain 1 key. Yes. Let's play with that. I don't know if the west wing is literally just the very west side, or if it's the west 2 columns. Can't quite remember. They gave us a key. That's the casino. Does point in the right direction. Not that we're actually trying to get north right now. We're actually just trying to get the pump room. Let's wager 20. Keys, please. Oh, come off it. I saw that going in the other one. We've never won. We've only played it twice, mind, but still. Okay. Let's head back down this long winding road. But again, don't feel bad, we're only after the pump house. Why are you here? I made you super rare. Ooh, the library. Maybe we can spawn the shop off it. Which would be very good. Come on, shop. Damn it. Keys. Bloody keys. It's going to need a lot of keys as well, I'm sure. Yep. It's got keys, but it's in a very awkward place. The lab, that will have interesting stories at the computer. Sorry, incoming. Oh, and experiments. Let's do an experiment before I forget. I'm just going to keep raising my allowance, to be honest, till we know why we need lots of money. Each time you find a trash while digging, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, each time you unlock or bypass the security door. There we go. Right, log into networks. Okay, special orders. Okay, so they just stay connected. Oops. Right. I need to be a bit faster because I do need to eat some food before I go. Electronic mail, that's what we're after. So, freezer access. Okay, start from the bottom. Randolph. As I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I've tried my best to avoid accessing my freezer stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday I was making my famous black truffle pizza and had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. I hope it didn't mess with anything. Okay, that's from the chef. Chef, please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we're doing aren't very sensitive and they are already accounted for normal variations due to expected use and staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did not see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit, but to the use of furnace in close proximity. In the future, you should try to draft that a bit further away as the temperature rise from drafting that room has a major effect on temperatures in the house. And even more so in rooms in close proximity to it. Oh. So the furnace will just do its job just being close to it. Okay. Different subject. Baron Sinclair. As we discussed in our meeting earlier this week, we will be sealing off the entrance to the Blackbridge server this week, as well as archiving all our electronic mails, boxes, and locking access. I'm not sure just how tech savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but there's more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering given the likelihood of an investigation next month. Ooh, preparing for an investigation. Okay. Lock it down. Lock it all down. Okay, cool. Story. Right, pump room, please. That's not the pump room. Hmm. Right. Oh God. Wait. 3 squared is 369. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Minus 20 is 5. 3 squared is 9. Times again? Can't remember if that's times on the thing. 9 times 1 is 9. And times 2 is 18. Ah, nice. Keys. Come on, where is this? Oh, this has changed as well. What's going on? Things are changing in the house. Like, I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. And the sofa and this coffee machine and stuff. What is happening? Am I going mad? Oh, wait, we upgraded the room. Ah, I didn't know they'd take physical upgrades as well. Sweet, okay. That doesn't help anyone. Just want the pump room. That's all we want. Oops, shit. It's fine. It worked out. Oh, the conservatory again. Sweet. Let's do that. What do we have? Ooh, the furnace. We were just talking about you. What are you? You're rare. Let's pop you down one just because I think we're going to need you for something. I probably regret it later. Whoa. Is that a bad idea? I'll put you in standard, because I think we're going to need you. Attic is rare. Let's bring you right the way down, because 8 items. If we can get that right at the start in a good place, that'd be good. And the coat checking, I don't really feel any, so I might make it just a little bit more unusual, because I don't really use you that much. And you're a dead end really, so. Okay, we're still looking for the pump room. There's the pool, which... Fuck, what are we doing now? Bloody diamonds. Look, there's a diamond. Have that for us. Okay. Okay, pump house? No, sorry, pool. Pool? That's not a pool. Hmm. Oh, that was because of the blessing we got. That's cool. Pool? Yeah, there it is. Okay, that takes us right the way back to the start, but we don't really need that. So if we head back up to passage, which is back the way we came. Sorry, I'm trying to play fast because I need to go in like half an hour. So, because I realised very late that it's Monday and I've got to coach trampolining. Let's not use the silver key because I need... That does rooms with more than 2 exits, I think. Well, security would at least give us some... Oh, I need to save that for... I need to save the diamond for the pump room, I think. No, I don't. It was the pool that needed that. You coach trampoline? Yeah, I do. I still got a bit of imposter syndrome from doing it, but the guy who asked me to become a coach was very keen. When I was doing my training for the old stunt stuff, he liked the way I spoke to the other stunt trainees because it was more at the stunt trainee level rather than high gymnast level. And because I don't live very far away and we got on really well, he was just like, look, I want you to be a coach. Here. Won't earn you much, but it's better than nothing in your freelance life. So, right, electronic mail. So these are from Babbage, to Babbage, from Babbage, and then to... Okay. Another request, security measures, stop recording. Hi Darren, if you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron was requested a handful of each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. There's a clock tower? Actually, we can see that from outside, we just haven't been to it. For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff with every other person who stumbles upon one of your coloured memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you. And the Baron. Okay, there's a clock tower. Confirmed. Security measures again. Miss Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weights room. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in the red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. God. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guests' use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited but also poses a security risk, I advise we either remove or conceal it and install a security lever to control the south entrance. Oh, cool. So might be a lever in the weights room. I did trampoline sport when I was younger, but when it came to competitions, I just had some spandex outfits and I wasn't allowed to wear the boys' outfits. They're still bathing suits, but with legs, so I quit. Yeah, it's very weird. Like my brother Jonna, who wasn't, don't know why I gave you his name, but he, it's not actually his technical proper name, but he is not a particularly physical person now, but when he was smaller, he wanted to do, or did a little tiny bit of gymnastics over like half a year, I think, and he quit for a similar reason, basically. It's just, yeah, it's a shame they have such high, not standards, but that kind of requirement. I know I probably wouldn't have done that when I was younger. Mr. Darren, sorry for the long lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and I will discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know has expressed interest in installing security access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be the perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans, should we still wish to do so. Sweet, okay. Kirk, per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning is behind this as a seemingly unsound decision. Okay. That was an 87 as well. Okay. So, suspected lever in the weight room. I don't know if, because we like look all around those rooms and there's no interactive thing, so maybe there's something else we need to do to them to get them to work. Right, pump room. Ah, boiler room. It's not the same, but, and furnace. We still have the casino door. So we have to put the furnace in. Don't have to step in there. And we'll go around to the casino. Can the weights room be powered by the boiler room? It can, but it only looks like it's a splitter. It doesn't look like it has any sort of functionality. Where are we going? We're going that way. But we also don't spend too much time in there, so I could be wrong. Where are we going? Casino. Which is our last chance, I think. Yeah, because we didn't get to the foundations. Well, there's the weights room. You could have a look. But, like, we usually have a good old scan around the place, so... don't understand how... oh, God. Okay. Like, this boy doesn't get up or doesn't move very well, so, like, he doesn't... it's no crouching or anything like that, so... yeah, the power just goes around the edge like it normally would anywhere else. I mean, they could have moved it since then, but it seems odd that they'll put a clue like that and then change the location. Let's have exposed bricks. Yeah, don't know. Right, so that's dead end. Yes, the pump house. Finally. Okay. Much as I would love this thing to be powered, because I think that would really help us. Because then you can just pile stuff in it everywhere. We need to either drain the reservoir. So we put everything back in the fountain. Let's put it from there. But yeah, wait, we need the... yeah, no, that doesn't work, because we need the fountain to walk down to get to the reservoir. So how... yeah, it would have to go in here. That's 6 units. That's not enough. How do we do that? So 6 units. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 units we can actually hold in all these tanks. But that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's only enough for 1 and a bit. What do you do this? Yeah, that's 14 with this thing working, but that thing isn't working. I think it even needs a switch to do it, so... I mean, we could try and get the boy... oh, wait, no. We're right next to the antechamber. How do you do... well, did we find another way down to... no, because the whole point of the fountain is to get down to that side of the reservoir quickly. So the fountain must be empty to do it. So if we emptied... none of them are just one in difference, are they? So how would you... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I don't know. This is actually going to be a pain in the arse, I reckon. Until we get the... like this involved as well. How would we do it? Was it... why is it two-tone? Why is that bit darker than this bit? We just see, I don't know. So how would we get down to the reservoir apart from if we did like the tomb method, I suppose? So we'd have to, that kind of defeats the point of the fountain. We'd have to spawn the tomb, come down through the catacombs and round to here. So we could technically dump it all in the fountain for now. Then what's the point in unlocking the fountain if you're... Okay. How does one do this? We fill that up for now, then try and use the two and see what result we get. So, yeah. Oh wait, yeah, so there's actually this much space anyway. Ah, okay. I didn't account for that, to be honest. So, if we... How many is that for? That's basically a tank. So... Yeah, we need to pull out of there. Dump that in there. Right, then. Still not quite enough, I don't think. But that's better than anything else, so maybe we just leave it like that and see what we can do. But we can't do that now because we've got the shelter, because we've just filled up the other entrance to the underground. So I will call it a day there, quite literally stream and day. And next time we'll spawn, hopefully spawn the tomb on the outside, so we can then walk around and See if we can get in that way. Or can we get... I've lost track of the underground map now. Could we technically, from that stuff we did earlier, unlocking that other bit, can we just come in through the side and walk around? Well, there's the basement itself, I suppose. We didn't get to the foundations this time, did we? No. Okay, either way, we've emptied as much as we can. We'll then go investigate the reservoir next time. If it needs more, we'll then try and link this power supply up to the boiler room. And hopefully then this tank can get involved and get rid of that last bit of water. But it's just the whole luck of the draw trying to get these two side by side. So, yeah, right, cool. We'll call it there then. Right. Thanks, chaps, for coming and stopping by and everything. Thanks for the subs from Mud Trucker and Greets. Most appreciated. You silly, silly people. Like I said, YouTube stuff is going up. If you ever just want a calm stream to listen to. It's most of the story games that we played. So the first one was Firewatch, but I'm not putting them up yet. I've put them online privately, and then once everything's online and ready to go, I will then release them. So it's then just a slow trickle, rather than here's like one and then maybe 2 weeks later then there's another. I can get them all up and ready and then press go. You've not been streaming long enough. I'm sorry, but I do have to go out, so I do need to go do some coaching. So right, yeah, it's been fun coaching at the minute. There's a new student I've got who was previously a really like shit hot trampolinist, but she's had like 6 years off, so it's actually really easy, and she's still having the fun of getting breakthroughs back to what she used to be at, so it's quite fun to watch. And she's now going for the whole stunt register thing, so it's sort of like it's nice to help someone in that regards, the same as doing the same thing as myself. So cool. Right, catch you later, chaps. Love and peace, and I'll see you tomorrow. I lost the button. There we go.